peeps, welcome to another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you my sewing plans and fabric haul for November. Now, I haven't bought any new fabric for November. I've bought a lot of fabric up until November, and it technically is the 30th of October today, so I haven't bought any fabric in November at all. I can honestly say that, and I don't intend to. I have the world's largest stash. As you all know, there is this bunch of videos here that will tell you just how large my stash is, and I need to start making it up. So this month I have plans that I didn't think were overly ambitious, but they kind of are again. So the first thing I want to do is the Ulysses trench coat that Nancy sent me the entire kit for. Thank you, Nancy, amazing of you. I need to make it so that it's wearable for the next couple of weeks because we are getting colder and colder here in the UK, and I don't think, because of the nature of that pattern, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about the fit of it except for the length of the sleeves, which I can measure. So I'm going to make that one, and I'm also going to make the Kelly anorak, and I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about it, but I am making that because it's coming into the cold season, and again, I only have one, well, I have two coats, but one of them is so precious that I don't like wearing it, so I only have my one black Minerva coat, so I need some more warm coats, and I fully intend to interline it with Thinsulate, and it's going to be epic, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I am going to make those two coats this month. That is going to happen regardless. They're going to be the first two things that I work on once I have the sew-alongs completed. The sew-along for November is still up on a vote on Patreon. It finishes tomorrow. It's one of these 4 Lacala patterns, but it's looking likely that it's going to end up being this Lacala pattern. Thanks guys. The one that I'm most terrified about. I've read the instructions for it and they do not make sense at all. So I'm kind of hoping that it will be one of those ones where you get it, you get the actual pattern and you get all the markings on the pattern, and it'll kind of come together and you go, oh, right, because I'm going to be doing a sew along for how to actually make this thing. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. We shall see. And I have a couple of different solid coloured rayons for that, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with the rusty brown one, but that is actually down in the main house, so I don't have it to show you. But it's not a pattern, it's not a print, so it's not exciting, but it is going to look gorgeous, and I really hope that I can make that work because I really like the look of that top, and I think that with a lot of the bottoms and things that I want to be making is going to look really, really cool. So that's going to be November's sew along. Wish me luck. Now, if you guys have watched the Daily Waffles, you know I have an abiding love for Minerva Crafts Viscose jersey that they have in 112 colours, that most of the colours are sold out, and they say it's not reorderable, but if you check it every now and again, then suddenly a new colour pops up or is back in stock. I don't know where they're magicking it up from, but I love it. I have bought a lot of the colours that are available. I think I have about 12 different colours, and I have 2-metre cuts of each of those colours, except for white and black, both of which I have 4 meters of. And I need t-shirts. I have 4 t-shirts that I wear on rotation, and I'm getting sick of the sight of them, so you guys must be too. And it's becoming that time of year again where I'm wanting to layer up lots of different things, and t-shirts is one of them. So I'm going to have a week. I'm going to dedicate an entire week to it. It's going to be t-shirt week, and I am going to go through my t-shirt pattern collection, of which I have about 12. There are some that I've already done, like the Wanted tee, the Sew Over It cow neck tee, the Sewaholic Renfrew. Those ones I have done, and I know they fit, and there will be a few of those that just get cut out and sewn up because I know they fit, I know they're awesome, I know I like them, I know I wear them. Then I have the Jennifer Lauren Gable t-shirt, I have a couple of Big 4. So I'm going to experiment, and I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to have a week of making t-shirts, and fingers crossed I can get loads done, because t-shirts are actually fairly, once they're cut out, they're fairly quick to make. So it should be one of those things where I could churn out about 3 or 4 a day. That's the plan. That is the plan. I can't decide yet whether I'm going to have a mass cutout session at the beginning of the week for like 2 days, or kind of cut 4, sew 4, cut 4, sew 4 kind of thing. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, it might be kind of like I could do a different seven different patterns, one a day, couldn't I? That would be a good challenge. So for the ones that I already have done, then it would be cut 4, sew 4, and then for the ones that I still need to trace the pattern out of, probably be trace, cut 2 or 3, sew 2 or 3, because there's that extra tracing. Ooh, I like that idea. T-shirt week, I shall be doing that. 7 different patterns. How many t-shirts can I make in a week? Oh, Oh, exciting. I like that idea. Yes. Can you tell that I've just thought this up on the spot, and I'm now very impressed with my own brain power? Oh yeah. So that's t-shirt week. There's sew along, and I also have another, I think I'm up to 9 necessary clutch wallets that I need to make, and I am going to do it very differently this time. I am going to again dedicate a week, and I'm going to sew until they are done in that week, because the last lot I kind of did batches of things, and it ended up being probably about a week when you added it all together, but it was all spaced out, so I want to get those necessary clutch wallets done and dusted. Then, if I have any time left, which I won't, we all know this, but I'm going to show you these fabrics anyway because they are gorgeous and I want to make them up into things. Another thing that you guys are probably sick of seeing constantly on rotation are this scuba dress, the blue leopard print scuba dress, and the 2 Victory Patterns Jackie dresses that I have. Those are the only 4 stretchy dresses that I have. I have so many scubas in my cupboard, which again you can have a look at all the scubas that I own here, and some Ponties and things like that. It's basically, this is going to be Jersey month. That's what this is going to be. So I only have 4 stretchy dresses at the moment, and when the weather cools down like this, these are the kind of things that I want to wear, because scuba is obviously polyester, so it is very warm. I can layer my slips underneath this. I can then also put on tights, and I can wear cardigans over the top, and as you know, Mum has knit me many beautiful cardigans. So I want to have more than just these 4, especially when I know how many beautiful fabrics I have in my stash. Having said that, I have 3 jerseys here next to me. These ones I am now guaranteeing now these will be done by the end of the month because they are beautiful and I want to wear them. So the first one is one I have had in my stash for ages. It's one of the first fabrics that I bought from the textile centre. It's a Ponte Roma, and yeah, it's really pretty. Really pretty. I want to make the Victory Patterns Jackie dress out of this one. The challenge with this is going to be getting the pattern centered and even the whole way around over all of those panels, but I think what I need to do is make sure that this front panel is centered and perfect, and then I can take the cue from there as to where the rest of the print placement goes. So this is going to be the Victory Patterns Jackie dress. Now this is all Rachel from Stitched Up Spot. I was watching her, not the last fabric haul that she did, but the one before that, and she was showing some fabrics that she got from the textile centre, and I hadn't seen them, so I went on the textile centre and put those fabrics into my basket to purchase, and then I happened to find this Magnolia Velvet, and it's a navy blue, and it is just absolutely gorgeous, and I bought 5 meters of it. So I think I can get 2 things out of that. At least I hope I can get 2 things out of that. Now, I initially thought I would make a Victory Patterns Jackie dress with this. I was thinking, yes, that would be amazing. That would look really cool. And to be fair, I only have 2 in there, and that's 1 there. So this would be 4, and I have a rule of 5 per pattern now, so that I try different patterns. The other one that I was thinking of was possibly this one, which is the Vogue 9099 pattern. Possibly, or then I have the 8947, I think I have that right, which I have already cut out. No, this is going to be another Jackie dress. I'm gonna go with my gut. This is going to be another Victory Patterns Jackie dress, and it's going to look immense. And as I say, I have 5 meters of this, so I think I should have enough left for a skirt as well, which would be really cool. So I can show you guys how to make either perhaps a 5-panel circle skirt with the elasticated with the scuba, because I have been asked for that pattern, so I can show you how I would draft that with this. Fingers crossed, that would be cool. Again, thinking ideas up on the spot. And then the final fabric I have to show you is actually a very new one. I got this the other day from the textile centre. The textile centre is evil. I should not be allowed on there unsupervised. This is another navy, but it has gold roses all over it, and it's a jersey. It's a lighter weight jersey than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be kind of scuba weight, but it's not. But that's fine, because as you guys know, I have lots and lots and lots of the Lady McElroy Viscose jersey crepe fabrics in my stash now. I have foliage canopy, cobra corsage on black, and savannah, all on those crepes, and I am in love with them, but I'm very Gollum about them. My precious, my precious. I made a dress last year, no, the year before, no, last year. I made a dress last year that I loved. This is 7319 from McCall's, I think it is. But I made it in a lightweight jersey, and I made the maxi version, and it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, and that kind of scared me about making dresses with that weight of jersey, because up until then all I'd made was pajamas or t-shirts, and I want those 3 prints to be a jersey dress, and I want to be able to wear them this winter. This is still a little bit heavier weight than that stuff, but I'm going to experiment with it with a wrap pattern, a wrap dress pattern. Can't remember the name of it, number of it off the top of my head, but I will put a picture up here for you. So this one is going to be that pattern, which I'm then hoping will give me the confidence to try and make the Lady McElroy jerseys up in that dress. If not, I am going to tweak the skirt of the 7319. I think I have that number right. Again, there will be a picture here for you. I'm going to tweak the skirt on that, because when I've made 3 of that dress now. I made one in velvet, which I'm going to cut up and repurpose because I've worn it twice and I don't think I'll ever reach for it again. I've lost weight since then, so I don't, the idea of a stretchy evening gown is no longer like, oh yes, I need a stretchy evening gown. So yes, I have some spare fabric from that one, and I'm going to cut that one up and repurpose. But then I also made a short version with alphabet jersey, but it was polyester, so whilst I really loved the print, it was really uncomfortable to wear, so that one got donated. And then I made the super long maxi version that just kept growing and growing and growing. But in all those versions, I'd made the skirt as wide as I could and still fit on a single panel, a single fold of fabric, and it still wasn't wide enough for me. So I think what I'm going to do is make the skirt even wider and then put panels in it, seamed panels in it, so that I can have the wide skirt that I want, but with all of the ruching detail over the bust, and then long sleeves like this one, because that is my dress of dreams. And basically I want it to look like it does on the illustration, because that looks like a really full skirt, and then you see it on the model and it looks like a really sort of like straight up and down skirt, which is what it tends to turn out like. So yes, that's what this might end up being, or a wrap dress, like I said before. That is more than enough to be going on with. There's more than enough to be going on with. I, as ever, have massively ambitious plans, and fingers crossed I can accomplish at least half of them. That would be good. That I would call a success. I also have my Necessary Clutch Wallet class that I'm teaching at Beautiful Things in Essex on the 17th and 18th of November, and I'm then going to visit my friend Natasha on the 19th. So I will back, I'm going to be leaving on the 16th and I'll be back on the 20th of November, so I'm going to have like 4 days out of the house as well, which is good, you know, socialising. Lorianne is visiting, so I'm going to meet up with her, which is going to be very cool. So yes, November is going to be a busy month. Wish me luck. Wish me all the luck. Like I say, let's hope I can get half of those done. That'll be great. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.